With social media, people love to show off their wealth and achievements more than ever. But what if trying to impress others goes horribly wrong? This video highlights some of the biggest flexing fails. Get ready to laugh, cringe, and learn as we explore 12 times people tried to flaunt their skills and ended up with unforgettable disasters. Let's dive in. Number 12. Showing off father's Ferrari. In 2022, a young woman learned the hard way that showing off her father's Ferrari can have serious consequences. A short video uploaded by Supercar Fails on social media showed the Italian supercar taking a turn with the throttle to the floor, only to end up in a crash. The young woman, who was driving the Ferrari 458, quickly discovered the tail-happy nature of the car, causing the nose to veer to the right side of the road. She tried to correct it, but the car turned the other way around, heading towards the curb and a concrete wall. Despite being high on adrenaline, the driver forgot that the Ferrari had a brake pedal that could have prevented the impact. As a result, the car climbed the curb and hit the wall, causing damage to the front bumper and potentially the suspension and brake components. Fortunately, the young woman was shaken but okay after the incident. However, her father's Ferrari was not so lucky. The car's gonna need at least a respray on the front bumper and an inspection of the suspension and brake components. This incident serves as a reminder that showing off with expensive cars can have serious consequences. It's important to remember that driving a high-performance car requires skill and knowledge, and pushing the limits can lead to accidents. Number 11. Rapper flexing prop money. In the world of hip-hop, the display of wealth is a major status symbol. It's a way for artists to showcase their success and hard work. But what happens when this display of wealth is built on a foundation of fake money? This is the story of a Chicago rapper who found out the hard way that flexing with prop money can have serious consequences. When fans discovered that the stacks of cash in the rapper's social media posts were fake, the backlash was swift and intense. The rapper's reputation took a hit as he was publicly mocked for his deceit. But the consequences of using prop money go beyond just public embarrassment. Legal issues could arise if the use of prop money is perceived as fraudulent. Legal investigations and ramifications could add even more pressure to an artist's career. Number 10. Goons caught live. In 2020, a group of 5 to 6 goons in Chicago learned the hard way that flexing on social media can have serious consequences. After stealing money from somewhere, the group went live on Facebook to show off their ill-gotten gains. Confidently waving around stacks of cash, the goons thought they were invincible. But what they didn't realize was that their online audience included more than just their friends and fans. Someone with malicious intentions was watching their live broadcast and knew their exact location. As the goons continued to flex on camera, they made a critical mistake. They revealed their location, giving away their position to anyone who was watching. And that's when things took a turn for the worse. Suddenly, the sound of a car approaching could be heard in the background. The goons panicked, realizing that they'd put themselves in danger. And before they knew it, the police arrived on the scene, shooting at the group. Some of the goons tried to run, but it's unclear what happened to them next. Many people believe that some of them were caught at that moment, while others may have escaped. So the next time you're tempted to show off on social media, think twice about the potential risks and make sure you're not putting yourself in danger. Number 9. Fire Festival Disaster. In 2017, the world witnessed one of the most epic fails in the history of festival organization, the Fire Festival. Billed as an ultra-elite event in a picturesque setting, tickets came with a hefty price tag, ranging from thousands to hundreds of thousands of dollars. But what guests got was a far cry from the luxury they were promised. Instead of white sand and luxury accommodations, festival goers were greeted with disaster relief tents, soggy food, and chaos. The event quickly turned into a viral disaster, with pictures of the mayhem spreading like wildfire on social media. The fallout was severe, with multiple lawsuits and a criminal investigation into the organizer Billy McFarland, who eventually spent almost 4 years in jail for fraud. The festival's promotional campaign, which featured supermodels like Bella Hadid and Kendall Jenner, only added to the hype. But when the reality of the event hit, the models quickly distanced themselves from the debacle. The saga was later documented in a Netflix series, which further cemented the festival's reputation as a cautionary tale of flexing gone wrong. Despite the chaos and confusion, McFarland is now attempting to revive the brand with Fyre Festival 2. It's a move that's left many scratching their heads, wondering how he could possibly think of reviving a brand synonymous with disaster. Number 8. Szechuan Sauce Freak Out. In 2017, the internet witnessed a phenomenon that would go down in history as one of the most epic fails of flexing gone wrong. It all started with McDonald's Szechuan sauce, a dipping sauce that was created in 1998 to promote Disney's Mulan. Fast forward to 2017, when the sauce gained a cult following after being featured in the animated series Rick and Morty. Fans went into a frenzy, begging McDonald's to bring back the sauce. And when the fast food giant finally relented, releasing a limited amount of the sauce at select locations, chaos ensued. Stores ran out quickly, leaving fans frustrated and angry. Some even rioted when supplies ran out, with videos of the mayhem going viral on social media. But one incident stood out from the rest. A video of a man, later identified as Pickle Ree, jumping on the counter and freaking out because he didn't get the sauce, became an internet sensation. The autistic man-child's tantrum was met with laughter and jokes from the online community, who couldn't believe the absurdity of the situation. What's even more astonishing is that Pickle Ree thought it was cool to behave like this. He flexed his frustration on social media, expecting sympathy and understanding, but instead he became the laughingstock of the internet. In the end, McDonald's apologized and announced that 20 million packets of the sauce would be available at all U.S. restaurants by February 26, 2018, but the damage was already done. Number 7. Rapper 6ix9ine's legal trouble. Rapper Tekashi 6ix9ine, aka Daniel Hernandez, thought he was on top of the world when he joined the notorious 9 Trey Gangsta Bloods gang in 2017. But little did he know, his decision would lead to a downward spiral of legal troubles and a 2-year prison sentence. 6ix9ine's troubles began when he got caught up in the gang's violent crimes, including robberies, drug dealing, and assaults on rivals and each other. But after less than a year, he realized he was in over his head and decided to leave the gang. However, his past caught up with him, and he was arrested and charged with racketeering, carrying a firearm, assault with a dangerous weapon, and conspiracy murder charges. In a surprising turn of events, 6ix9ine became a cooperating witness, testifying against his former gang members in exchange for a reduced sentence. His testimony exposed the dark underbelly of the gang, leading to the conviction of 2 former members, Anthony Ellison and Aljamaiyah Mack. But 6ix9ine's actions had real-life consequences. The victims of an armed robbery committed by the gang in 2018 spoke out about the trauma and suffering they endured. One victim described how the incident set their life on the wrong course and left them with post-traumatic stress disorder. Number 6. Luxury Car Show-Off. In a cringeworthy display of luxury car ownership, a Porsche driver's attempt to show off his brand new ride ended in disaster. The incident, which has been dubbed the worst parking fail ever, was caught on CCTV footage and has since gone viral on social media. The footage shows the Porsche Taycan, estimated to cost a whopping £83,000, slowly making its way up a sloped driveway in Manningtree, Essex, UK. But instead of parking smoothly, the driver loses control of the vehicle, hitting a black SUV and careening over a wall before landing on top of another car parked below. The luxury vehicle finally comes to a rest on the road, its sleek design now dented and scratched. Miraculously, the driver escapes unhurt, but his brand new car wasn't so lucky. The accident occurred just 5 days after he purchased the vehicle, and it's safe to say that his luxury car show-off didn't quite go as planned. The video, which was first posted on YouTube, quickly spread to other social media platforms, garnering a staggering 4.3 million views on YouTube alone. Viewers were quick to poke fun at the driver's mistake, with one Twitter user joking, "Who knew it came with a self-destruct button too?" While the exact cause of the accident is unclear, many speculate that it was simply a case of human error, with the driver pressing the accelerator instead of the brakes. Whatever the reason, it's a stark reminder that even the most luxurious of cars can't compensate for a lack of driving skills. Number 5. Bank Robbery Selfie. A 23-year-old man named Glenn Pack allegedly robbed 3 Michigan banks, only to be caught after posting photos of himself with his stolen cash and wearing the same clothes on his Facebook account. Pack's alleged crime spree began on December 19th when he robbed the PNC Bank in Hamtramck. He then struck again on January 2nd at the Chase Bank in Harper Woods, and finally on January 12th at the PNC Bank in Hazel Park. In each robbery, Pack allegedly presented the teller with a note demanding money, and in one instance, even specified the exact amount he wanted, $9,000 in hundreds. But Pack's cleverness ended there. After the first robbery, he posted a video of himself on Facebook holding a large amount of cash, wearing sweatpants that looked suspiciously like the ones he wore during the second robbery. And to make matters worse, he wore shoes in the photo that matched the ones he wore during the first robbery. Authorities were quick to catch on, and FBI agents arrested Pack on January 25th in West Virginia. He was returned to Michigan to face charges of bank robbery, which could land him up to 20 years in prison if convicted. The total loss from the robberies was around $10,500, but it's clear that Pack's real mistake was underestimating the power of social media. His Facebook post was the key piece of evidence that led authorities to his doorstep. While Pack may have thought he was showing off his criminal prowess, he was actually sealing his own fate. As the FBI's special agent in charge, Shaveria Gibson said, "The FBI remains committed to investigating thieves and protecting the public from this type of criminal activity." Number 4. Over-the-top marriage proposal. A young man named Dawan McPherson proposed to his girlfriend, Shauna Blackman, during a staged police chase in 2016. The dramatic scene unfolded at a gas station in Mobile, where McPherson and his biker friends were confronted by police officers. But instead of a real-life crime scene, it was all a ruse to create the ultimate romantic gesture. As McPherson knelt on the ground with tasers aimed at him, he pulled out an engagement ring and popped the question. Blackman was completely caught off guard, but the police and McPherson's friends were all in on the joke. The whole scene was carefully orchestrated to create a thrilling and memorable proposal. However, not everyone was impressed by McPherson's creative stunt. The video of the proposal sparked controversy online, with many people criticizing the couple for wasting police resources and putting officers in a potentially dangerous situation. Others felt that the stunt was insensitive and disrespectful to real-life crime victims. Despite the backlash, McPherson and Blackman seemed thrilled with the outcome. Blackman said yes to the proposal, and the couple shared a romantic kiss as the police officers and bystanders cheered. Well, it's better to keep things simple and genuine, rather than trying to create a dramatic spectacle. Number 3. Attempted heist on Bitcoin ATM. In a bizarre case of flexing gone wrong, a man named Qais Mohammed, also known as Superman 29, attempted to run an unlicensed Bitcoin ATM network that laundered up to 25 mil, including funds that originated in criminal activity. Mohammed operated the Bitcoin ATMs under the name Hero Coin and placed them in gas stations, malls, and convenience stores in Los Angeles, Orange, Riverside, and San Bernardino counties. The kiosks allowed customers to both buy and sell Bitcoin in exchange for fiat currency. However, Mohammed intentionally did not register his firm with the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, or FinCEN, initially, and did not develop or maintain an effective anti-money laundering program. He also failed to report any transactions that should have been flagged as suspicious. When contacted by FinCEN in July 2018, Mohammed registered his firm, but then failed to comply with any of the regulations. In the plea agreement, Mohammed admitted that he knew at least one of his clients was engaged in criminal activity on the dark web. As part of their investigation, undercover agents conducted multiple transactions on HeroCoin ATMs that were not reported by the firm. In September 2018, one of the agents purchased about $14,500 in Bitcoin in 3 successive transactions from the ATMs, but Mohammed's firm failed to report it. The agents also conducted multiple in-person transactions with the defendant. In August 2019, one of the undercover agents met Mohammed, gave him 16 grand in cash, and said the funds had been earned through illegal activity. The agent received 1.58592 Bitcoin in return, but Mohammed did not flag that transaction. Mohammed faces a maximum of 30 years in federal prison, and as part of the plea agreement has agreed to forfeit cash, cryptocurrency, and the 17 Bitcoin ATMs he operated. Number 2. Elon Musk's Tesla Cybertruck unveiling. In 2019, Elon Musk's Tesla Cybertruck unveiling event was full of surprises, but none more shocking than the moment when lead designer Franz von Holzhausen smashed 2 of the vehicle's armor glass windows on stage with a metal ball. It certainly wasn't the result Musk was expecting, who could be heard muttering, "Oh my f***ing God," under his breath before being forced to complete his presentation in front of the fractured panes. But Musk says he knows what went wrong and explained things on Twitter. Right before the metal ball test, von Holzhausen smacked the door with a sledgehammer on stage to prove its durability, and Musk says the impact cracked the base of the glass, which is why the windows subsequently smashed when hit by the ball. The incident caused controversy online, with many people criticizing Musk for not properly testing the glass before the event. However, Musk shared a slow-motion video of von Holzhausen performing the same exact test before the event, with the ball bouncing harmlessly off the window. The combined impacts likely weakened the glass, setting the stage for the eventual smash. Despite the controversy, the Tesla Cybertruck has generated a lot of buzz and interest. The electric pickup truck boasts a futuristic design and impressive specs, including a range of up to 500 miles and a towing capacity of up to 14,000 pounds. However, the incident with the glass has raised questions about the durability of the vehicle and whether it can live up to its promises. Some critics have also pointed out that the Cybertruck's design may not be practical for everyday use, with its angular shape and lack of traditional doors. Number 1. Logan Paul's Japan Vlog. Logan Paul, a popular YouTuber and wrestler, faced severe backlash in 2018 after posting a video showing the body of an apparent suicide victim in Japan. The video, which was taken in the Aokigahara forest at the base of Mount Fuji, known to be a frequent site of suicides, sparked outrage and led to YouTube cutting some business ties with Paul. In the video, Paul and his friends can be seen entering the forest to film what they call a haunted place. They come across a man's body, and while initially appearing shocked, they proceed to make jokes and continue filming. The video quickly went viral, garnering millions of views before it was taken down. The backlash was swift and severe, with many calling the video disrespectful and disgusting. Paul's channels were removed from YouTube's Google Preferred program, where brands sell ads on the platform's top 5% of content creators. YouTube also put a hold on various original projects with the US vlogger. Paul later apologized for his actions, stating that he had been misguided by shock and awe. He uploaded a video apology saying, "I should have never posted the video. I should have put the cameras down and stopped recording what we were going through." Despite his apology, the damage had already been done. The incident raised questions about Paul's judgment and his responsibility as a content creator. It also highlighted the issue of suicide and the importance of handling such sensitive topics with care and respect. The incident served as a reminder that with great popularity comes great responsibility. As a content creator, Paul had a duty to his audience to provide entertainment that was not only engaging but also ethical and respectful. If you liked this video, you're going to adore our upcoming release. For even more incredible material, don't forget to subscribe to Millionaire Post. Avoid missing out.